Okay, go ahead and get your speed drill out, and I'm going to time you for 2 minutes. Ready, set, go. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, 2 minutes are up. Okay, get your red something out and let's grade it. Okay, so I have 6 plus 3 equals 9, and then 5 plus 2 equals 7. Very good. So 23 plus 56 equals 79. Okay. 5 plus 5 equals 10. So don't forget to put your 1 up here. So then I have 7 plus 1 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. Oh, that's not 9. There we go, 90. 75 plus 15 equals 90. Okay, so 8 plus 3 equals 11. So put your 1 here and your 1 up here. And 9 plus 1 equals 10. Oh. And then 5 plus 7 equals 12. So my 2 goes here, my 1 goes up here. 5 plus 1 equals 6, plus 1 equals 7. Very good. Okay. I have 4 plus 6, which equals 10. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 8 plus 8 equals 16. 16 plus 4 equals 20. And 20 plus 3 equals 23. Very good. Okay. Then I have 3 plus 2 equals 5, and 5 plus 4 equals 9. Very good. Then I have 1 plus 1 equals 2, and 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, let's come over here. I have 6 plus, well, let's do 6 plus 9. 6 plus 3 equals 9, plus 2 is 11. So 1 would go here and 1 goes up here. Then I have 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Very good. And one more. I have, come on. There we go. 6 plus 6 equals 12 plus 0 is still 12. My 1 goes up here, so I have 5 plus 5, which equals 10, plus 1 is 11, plus 0 is still 11. My 1 goes up here, 3 plus 3 equals 6, plus 2, 8, plus 1, 9. Very good. Okay, write however many you missed and turn it into your folder. Okay, we are going to look at this. We are still talking about multiplication of tens. So instead of writing it like this, 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, we know that we can do it a little different, can't we? We can simplify. So I'm going to count how many tens I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to multiply, which is the x, times this number that I have that's repeating. So 4 times 10 equals 40. Very good. And so then I can do the same thing down here. I have 10 times something. I got to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which equals 80. So the reason why we do multiplication is because it's a quicker method of adding. Does that make sense? Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so if I don't have my teacher's guide with me, but I can guess that this is talking about place value. So if I have a 4 in the tens place, what really should go right here? It should be a 0, right? Because it's holding the spot for this, for your ones place. Just like you have 1 and a 3. But if you have an even tens, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, then your 0 is just going to hold the spot, right? Or if this needs to be 4, then I would put a 0 right here, wouldn't I? Yes. Okay. Okay, we are going to look at Roman numerals 1 through 30. And what we are just going to keep adding to our Roman numerals. Next week, we are going to learn what L and C stand for. We have M and D. And so we are just going to keep adding to this. We already have the base down. We know that 1 is I, 2 is I, 3 is I, 5 is V. So we go back and we say 1 minus 5, which is I, V. And then our 6 flips, right? So then it's VI, and then you add 7 to that. So 5 plus 2 is VII, 5 plus 3 is 8, which is VIII, and then 10 is X, and we know that 9 is 1 minus 10, and then it flips on 11, right? Okay, so we could input all of those. The ones, 10 is X, 20 is XX, and what do you think 30 is? XXX, very good. Okay, so I'm not writing them on here because we're about to do them on our worksheet. So if you'll grab this worksheet, it is page 198. We are almost to 200. We're actually almost to less than 100. Monday will be 100, which is totally awesome. Okay, so number 1, write the Roman numerals as you count from 1 to 30. I wonder if, can you see that? Yeah, kind of. I wonder if I can wipe that off with old wiping. Hold on just a second. Oh, I dropped you, sorry. Okay, it did come off. Okay, so then that means that, well, I'll just pencil it in. Never mind. It might be worse. Okay, so we know that 1 is what? I. We know that, I want you to go ahead and do all the way to 11 real quick while I do it too, okay? Because we know these. We have practiced. You can draw your line across if you want. This is how I was taught in school, to make them like capitalize. Some do not, but that's okay. Okay, so we know 1x. I bet you already beat me, didn't you? xi. Okay. So now we're gonna go to 12. So if this is 10 plus 1, this is 10 plus 2, 10 plus 3. I'm going to skip 14 because I know 10 plus v is 15. So what's 14? Well, here's my 10, and what's my 4? IV, right? Oh, IV. Very good. And then 16 is x v I. 17 is x v I. 18 is x v I. Okay, I know 20 is XX, but what is 19? Well, I know, oh, hey, Batman. Come on. Okay, I know that 10 is X and 9 is 1X. So that's got to be 19, right? 10 plus 1 minus 10, 19. Okay, so now 21. Well, 20 is XX, so then 21 would be XX1, right? 22 would be X, I. 23 would be the same. X, I. Does this make sense? Even though we're adding two 10s together, our 1 through 9 is still the same. So 4 would be X, I, V. 25 is X, V. 26 would be X, V, I. 27 would be X, these are horrible, V, I. 28 would be 10 plus 10, which is 20, 5 plus 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 29 would be X, and then what is 9? 1X. Very good. Look at that. We got all the way to 30, and 30 is XXX. Okay, so we're going to finish this web. So we're talking about the number 17, and if I take 10 away from that, what is it going to be? 10 minus 17 equals 7. Very good. What about over here? It wants to know how many are in the ones place and how many are in the tens place. Well, 7 are in the ones, right? How many in the tens? 1. If I add 100 to this, I have 117. Very good. Subtract 5. Well, 5 minus 17 equals, well, 5 minus 7 equals 2. Drop my 1, right? 17 plus 10 more. So my 7 stays in the ones place, but I'm adding a group to this. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 less than 17, well, 2 minus 7 equals 5, and my 1 drops. I'm going to add 2, so 7, 8, 9. Ooh, that was a big 9. And then Roman numeral. Well, 10 plus V plus what? I. Very good. Okay, and then this is your seat work. Number 1, write the sums and differences. So we're adding and we're subtracting. Don't forget to borrow. Number 2, write your Roman numerals. If you get stuck on these, which you shouldn't because we should have 20 all the way to 20 down, go back. Number 3, circle yes or no. 17 is 9 more than 8. Well, what's 9 plus 8? 17, so yes. Number 4, money, coins, and then dollars. Okay, as soon as you're, oh, don't forget your name, and today's date is 1/29/2021. As soon as you're done, put it in your complete folder. Awesome job.